Hey guys, it's Lou. Welcome back to my channel. I am sorry if the camera is shaky. I am holding it sort of vlog style for this video because my lighting won't go down this far. We're literally sitting on the floor. But I wanted to do like a little update on what is in my Want to Pan for 2019 drawer and how it's going. I think it's been about 2 months or 3 months since I put that video up, so we'll see how we go. I've added some things in, I've taken some things out. Some are in projects now, which you would have seen go up in the intros or the updates, but we'll run through and see how I'm going. So, first things first, mascara wise. So, we've still got 3 of these Marc Jacobs samples in here. I'm working my way through. I'm doing roughly about 3 or 4 a quarter for this year, so these will all eventually be gone. I have one more from MAC. I have still got the Urban Decay, Perversion. I've got my favourite, which is the Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. Too Faced Better Than Sex. And the Lifted by Tarte. Moving over, I have got this Revolution Pro Under Eye Primer in Hydrate. Let's see what else is in here. I've just popped this shadow quad in here from Wet n Wild. This is in Sweet as Candy. If I can open it with one hand. The reason that this is now in here is because I just took it out of my 7 for 7, dropped it and broke it. So I figured I would pop it in here and maybe try to get it used up at some stage. So that's it there, so you can see I smashed the top shade, but there's still some of it there, so yeah, I want to get a bit of use out of this. I have this, which is now different to when you last saw it. So this was just my NARS Orgasm repressed. It is now a Franken blush, so this is NARS Orgasm mixed with the lightest shade from the Zoeva Coral, whatever they call it, Coral Spectrum blush palette. I sort of mixed them together. I actually quite like the shade that came out. So yep, this is now in here. I picked 2 blushes to add into this, bronzers to add into this drawer. Both of these are meant to be scented and they're both losing their scent, which to me is a bit of a sign that they're getting a bit old. So this one is the Too Faced, is it the milk one? Yep, milk chocolate. And this one is the Winky Lux, what do they call these? Latte, which was like the coffee ones. They still have a smell, but it's not as like coffee and chocolate as it used to be, so to me that's a bit of a sign. We have a lip scrub here from Jeffree Star. This is the Rainbow Sherbet. This is in here because it doesn't have an expiry date on it. Normally they do, and I think it should be going off like this year. So this is in here. I put a primer in here. I've had this one sort of sitting around for a while. This is the Revolution Photo Ready. I bought this off That Taylor's recommendation and I really do enjoy it, but it has been sitting around, so I think this is going to be the next primer I target. Over here is eyebrow products. So I've got my Kat Von D powder in medium brown. I'm close to hitting pan in this, which is sort of why I put it in here. I'm also trying to get away from powder products and use more like pens and everything, pencils rather, but you can see like a dip in the middle of it there. This one I'm going to declutter while we're here. So this is the Kat Von D Super Brow, the pomade. I don't really like pomades and I definitely don't like it enough to work my way through this one. I actually prefer this pomade here by Bang Beauty. So this one I'm going to keep in with the intent of eventually using it, but I cannot see myself panning 2, and this one is definitely going to dry out before I get around to it. So this one I'm going to pass on to somebody else to use. I have this from Australis. This is the Tint My Brow little mascara thing. I have like 50 million backups of these because I found them online for cheap and I really do enjoy this product, so I want to finish this one, which is open. I've got a clear brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just like a mini one. It's 2.5 milliliters, so I want to get that out and see if I like it. I have a Cancer Council Face Day Wear Moisturiser. So this is the Invisible Matte one. It's got SPF of 50, so I just want to get some use out of this. I'm not sure. Oh, it does. It expires October 2021, so it's got ages, but I like to sort of get sunscreen products used. What else have we got down in here? I've got some eye products. So this one is a pigment which I used some of in a project just recently. This is from Cougar Cosmetics. It's in Seabed. It's about half used. You can see my markings. So it's about half used, and I just want to get the rest of it used up some stage this year. I have an eye gloss from Butter London. This one is in Oil Slick. It's a cool shade. But these sort of dry out, so I want to get this used up this year, hopefully. Start of next year. I have some face products. So this one's from Mecca Cosmetica. This is the Enlighten Lip from Within Balm. I just don't use products like this enough, so I wanted to pop it in this drawer to get a bit of use out of it. I have this highlighter from Sephora, which I also dropped. This is in the colour Rose. It's just loose out of the pan in there, so I just want to get some use out of it. I have another highlighter from Colourpop. These again, they just dry out over time, so I want to get some use. It's in the shade High Five. Down in here we've got another eye product. This is from Australis. It's one of their metallics eyeshadows in Guns and Rose Petals. Again, just something that could dry out. Over here we've got lipsticks. So we've got this one from Revolution in the shade Breathe. It's a full-size lipstick. I just think this is one of my oldest bullet lipsticks, so I just want to get some use out of it. And these ones actually came in like a little set. So these are from Smashbox. So there's a full-size one in the shade Audition. And then 2 minis. So this one is in, the shade Stylist. And this one is in the shade, can't read it, Screen Queen. Following on with lips, we've got 2 more of these lip masks from Laneige. So this is the apple one, is it? Apple Lime. And this one is the vanilla. I also have this one from Bite. So this is in Maple. This is like a little mini. And then, of course, my Colourpop lip liners are still in here, going strong. I just sort of grab for these when I need the colour. I just want to get some more use out of them this year before they decide to dry out. I have 2 Colourpop concealers here. One is definitely too dark for me, and that's in the shade Light 18. And then I've got Fair 04. These 2 I mixed together to get the correct shade. So these will be rolled in when I finish the one that's currently in my project. I have this from Soap & Glory. It's the Melty Talented. It's just like a balm that you can use for your eyes. Eyes, what am I saying? Elbows, lips, etc. So I plan on using this as a lip balm when I sort of run out of the other one I'm using. And these 2, finally, are just stuck in the corner. These are from Soap & Glory. They're the Sexy Motherfucker glosses. I have Plum Sip and Candy Queen. My lips aren't doing well with plumping products at the moment just because I'm on Roaccutane and it sort of makes them a bit more irritable. So these are just sat in here until my lips are sort of a bit better, and then I'll get some more use out of them. This full-size one, you can see down the bottom where I've used it. So it's actually quite used up, so yeah, if I can't get around to it, I might give it to my mum or someone to use and see how she likes it. But for the moment, guys, that's my drawer. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.